After one of his stories was discredited by Spider-Man, reporter Eddie Brock lost everything. He was ready to end his own life. He sought forgiveness at his local church, the very same church where Spider-Man was fighting the alien symbiote which was trying to bond with him. So after getting rejected, the symbiote saw Eddie, sensing the anger, sorrow and hatred towards Spider-Man. The symbiote bonded with him and turned Eddie into Venom. But just like the Spider-Verse and its many spider heroes, there are multiple universes where the symbiotes bonded to different hosts, a multiverse of all Venoms, a Venomverse. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 3 of Venomverse Reborn. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with future Eddie Brock, King in Black, staying at the end of time. Eddie is watching all the various types of Venoms and finding who is the most dangerous one. And then he looks at Earth 71490, the world of Cooper Cohen, the wave weaver, as in this universe, Cooper saved Peter from being beaten by a radioactive spider, and that spider bit Cooper instead and turned him into this world's Spider-Man, the wave weaver. So Weaver is now currently staking out mental storm. He and his fellow scientists Spencer Smith and Miles Warren were working on some symbiotic experiment, but both Spencer and Miles were killed by that symbiote, and Weaver believes Mantle is the next target of this Venom. The symbiote once bonded with Weaver, so he has decided to save Mantle at any cost. But while he is keeping an eye on him, from behind, Silk shows up, Albert Moon, Cooper's boyfriend, and Silk tells him Mantle Storm is not a good guy. He deserves the punishment. But Weaver tells him it's not up to that symbiote killer to decide what happens to him. So Albert tells him that symbiote killer saved his life, and then Albert reveals his origin story. When he was a child, his parents were involved in something called Project V-Star. Its goal was to explore worlds beyond their own. In the process of that experiment, his father was infected by the symbiote, which came from outside their reality, and it killed his mother, burned his father alive, and infected Albert and his sister Cindy Moon. The V-Star symbiote wasn't like anything from their universe. When it jumped into their bodies, they became the living links between realities. Their parents' research partners placed them under intense observation, hoping they could unlock the answers they were after. Albert's body fought the symbiote like an infection. He thought he was going to die, but Cindy protected him. She absorbed most of his symbiote links into herself, and the torture begins. They spent over 10 years in that bunker, never once seeing sunlight. Once Cindy absorbed most of the symbiotes in her body, Albert was able to adapt it. He gained enhanced speed, strength, and senses. Eventually, the result showed no signs of symbiotes left in his body. He had metabolized what little remained, but Cindy's bond progressed much differently. And eventually, everything changed. Something is haunting her from the inside, and Cindy knew it. She warns Albert about the upcoming danger, but she assures him no matter what happens, she will always protect him. And the symbiote turned her into Void. And one day, that danger happened when the scientists attempted to use Cindy to open a gateway between their world and the one from which the V-Star symbiote originated. They placed her into a giant machine and started the procedure, but something went wrong. The scientists believed the V-Star symbiote imploded, taking his sister with it. But Albert still believes Cindy isn't gone. She cannot be. Michael Morbius was one of the researchers. He was guilt-ridden, so he convinced the other researchers that Albert was useless for further study. So they released him, even though Morbius helped them to take his entire family. But Albert still owes him for giving him a second life. But while they are talking, the duo get distracted, and the danger happens. The Void, Cindy Moon, crashes through the window with an impelled mental storm. He is dead, so Albert tries to convince Cooper to let his sister go. But Cooper has decided she will not escape this time. Void tries to escape, but on her way, she is confronted by the SHIELD agents and their director, Misty Knight, and they engage in a fight. All those SHIELD agents quickly taken out by Void. So now it's only Misty Knight and Void face to face. Void then proceeds to enter her sword into Misty's chest, but someone draws her attention. Albert and Cooper show up. Albert tells his sister not to do this. She avenged their parents. Now stop this chaos. Cindy recognizes Albert, and then she quickly flies off to the unknown. the symbiote then targets its another host in a different world, and it's a T-Rex, and the symbiote makes it the ultimate cannibal in this world, the venomized T-Rex. So after his story ends, the panel then jumps to another world, Earth 197629. The reporter J. Janet Jameson, this world's Jonah, who is a girl, is giving us the horrifying news that Venom has killed Captain America, who is a secret agent working for the Hydra. So Venom killed him by impaling his chest in front of the public. Jameson shares another report that says a boy named Marcus Smith is in the hospital fighting cancer, and in his final days he wants to meet his superhero Venom. So Eddie decides to meet the boy and fulfill his wish. He finally shows up in front of the kid and asks him what does he want, swing around the city or break into Baxter building and upper deck the thing. So the boy says he can travel, he just wanted to meet him and learn everything about Venom, how he killed all those superheroes, especially Spider-Man, as in this reality it seems all the superheroes on this earth are villains and Venom is killing them. And the same goes with Spidey, when Venom ripped out his heart through his chest and then crushed him under a roller truck, and it seems the boy is enjoying it, but he still thinks that Venom could be more extreme. If he was Venom, he had removed his sickness and together they could have more fun. But then Venom gets annoyed. He tells the boy he doesn't need any sidekick. So the boy asks him if he could give him a small portion of his symbiote so he can see what it's like to be as strong and cool as him. So Venom agrees and points his finger to share a little symbiote with that boy. But then Eddie gets shocked as that boy begins to suck out all the symbiotes from Eddie's body. Eddie screams in pain. So the boy tells him, why do heroes like Dr. Doom always succeed in taking over the world, but not Venom? Why isn't Venom the most powerful being? It's not the symbiote's fault. It is Eddie who made the symbiote weak, a loser, and he is going to change that. So that little freak absorbs all the symbiotes from Eddie's body, and in return, he enters his sickness inside Eddie, gives him the cancer. Eddie begs the symbiote not to leave him, but this kid Venom has a lot of work to do. He is going to change this world by killing every single superheroes and make this earth the Venom world. And with this, the chapter 3 of Venomverse Reborn comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.